Hey guys, it's Kim. It's time for another video, so let's get started. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to bling out this tumbler lid. It is the lid for the clear cup 24-ounce Starbucks cup, okay? The one that they sell at every Starbucks, at Target, at Vons, at Albertsons. That cup. Yes. So I'm going to show you exactly what sizes you need, where to place them. So let's start by filing down our lid. Yes, we're going to take off that top coat because we want those rhinestones to stick on, okay? So file it down. Get your grit. File it down with me. Next, we're going to clean off that dust with what? Some alcohol. So go ahead and do that. Make sure there's no leftover dust on it. It's ready to go. Okay, so let's start off by doing the edge. I am going to be using epoxy. This is the one I like to use, the Bob Smith 30-minute one. Gives me lots and lots of time to work with. I love it. Highly recommend it. And that's what I like to use on my tumblers because it's something I'm going to be using all the time. And epoxy is very, very durable. So what am I using? A size SS20 to go all the way around. You want your rhinestones nicely and neatly placed in the middle. Not too close to the top, not too close to the bottom, because you don't want them bumping into your cup and then not being able to seal right, or bumping into the rhinestones that are going to go on the top of the lid. So SS20 all around. So again, SS20 to go all around the edge. That's all you're going to need. So look at this, I'm just about done, and a 20 does not fit there. So what do? Go around the whole lid. Make sure all the rhinestones are nicely placed together. See, they're a little bit off because I'm using the 30-minute epoxy. It moves a lot, so you have to go back and forth double checking. Your preference. You want to use epoxy, you want to use regular glue, up to you. This is my preference and what I like to use. So I went around, double checked everything and fixed it up, and the 20 fit perfectly in that little gap. So that's all I use, size SS20 to go around, and I'm done with that part. That's how it looks. Double check that it fits on your cup. This is the cup I was telling you about, the clear cup from Starbucks. Fits perfect. Time to move on. So now we're going to do the top. So now for the top of the lid, we're going to work from the outside in to the middle. Okay, so we're going to go circle by circle, one line at a time. I am using SS20. Okay, SS20 to go around the top of the lid. 20 circle by circle, because if you go crisscross and you start putting rhinestones all over the place, it's not gonna look nice and neat and your lines are gonna be off. So go circle by circle. Once you start getting more comfortable, you'll be able to do a few circles at a time, but I highly recommend circle by circle. So here I got to the end of my first circle and a 20 didn't fit. So double check, always go back. Make sure you didn't leave any gaps between the rhinestones, which I did. Like I said, I'm working with the epoxy, the 30-minute epoxy, and they tend to move. So I do have to double check everything, make sure everything's nice and neat. And my 20 did end up fitting. So I just kept going around, circle by circle, with the SS20 until I got to the middle. If you do come across a gap and you already double checked everything, you don't have any more space, everything's nicely and neatly placed, just fill it in with a smaller size. That comes to anything that you're bringing out. If you do come across a gap, fill it in with the next size down, which in this case would be a 16 because we're working with a 20. So if you do come across a gap, just fill it in with a 16 and you won't even be able to tell the difference. So circle by circle, I'm making my way to the middle. So once you start getting more comfortable, you can do a few circles at a time. But if this is your first tumbler, I would suggest doing circle by circle just to make sure everything, nothing goes off and everything's nicely aligned. So as you can see here, I did come across a little gap that I could not fill in with a 20, even though I did go around and double check everything. So like I said, all you have to do is fill it in with a size down, which is a 16. And the 16 fitting right in perfectly. You could not even tell the difference. So that's what I did, fill it in with a 16, and look it. You cannot tell the difference whatsoever with that. So I used SS20 overall. That was literally the only fill-in I had to do. But look at this. There's space for one more line. You can leave it like this if you want, or you can fill it in. What I used was the SS6 to fill in that tiny little line. Do you see it? That little line, SS6, and it fit perfectly. Make sure when you're doing little lines like that your rhinestones are not gonna be blocking your entryway for your straw, because then they will pop off. The straw's not gonna fit. I like to move the end of my pickup tool around to make sure it's not gonna be blocking anything, just like that. And yeah, so that's it. SS20 for overall most of the lid. I did use SS6 to fill in this last line, and any fillings you have to do with the SS16. So that is it. These are my results. Look how beautiful it looks. I hope you learned something. Like I said, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the whole tumbler, so stay tuned, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.